It's the 17th annual Accessible Expressions Ohio exhibit. The exhibit showcases artists of all ages with disabilities. Here to talk with us is John Bosser of the Fairfield County Board of Developmental Disabilities. Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having us.
So first I want to ask you, what is VSA Ohio and why do you support it?
Well, VSA Ohio is it's affiliated with an international organization that supports artists with disabilities and provides support for them through classes and opportunities for exhibits and performances and things like that. Everything from visual arts to performing arts like dance and movement and photography, drawing, painting, everything like that.
Okay, and what is Accessible or Visible, Accessible Expressions Ohio?
Accessible Expressions Ohio is an exhibit that began in 1986. It's a juried exhibition where they usually get 400 to 500 submissions each year, whittle that down to about 100 pieces. That made its debut back in February in Westerville, and it is now broken up into 4 exhibits that are traveling around the state. One of those right now is at Ohio University Ohio University Lancaster, which is where we're from. Our agency is sponsoring that exhibit. It'll be up for another week or two, and then it will move on to a different part of the state. I know that in the month of June there will be an exhibit at the Rife Center in downtown Columbus.
And Patty Mitchell of Athens has done some collaborative art workshops in Fairfield County. What were kind of the responses as far as that went?
Well, it's been tremendous. We have a lot of very creative folks in Lancaster and Fairfield County. We have a program called Blue Shoe Arts, which has been around for about 8 or 9 years now, where artists create work and sell it, and that's how they make their money. And it's a great opportunity for them to kind of use their creative juices. But the project where Patty came up from here in Athens, she does collaborative arts workshops throughout the world, and she just works with all of our artists. They would start out by perhaps making a small drawing or something like that, transferring it to either with silkscreen or using pens to transfer it then to larger pieces of canvas or just other types of material. They sew it all together and make these just really nice elaborate wall hangings or pieces that are throughout our buildings. We are right now developing a cafe concept for a training center for people who want to work in the food service industry. So we're using a lot of these large wall hangings to decorate that area.
Now you talked about the art studios. Now how many artists work at these locations, and are those numbers up or down? Right
now the Blue Shoe program probably has about 14 or 15 artists, and that stayed pretty constant because it gives our coordinators the opportunity to work one-on-one with the artists and help them to bring out their own creativity. The collaborative program is called the Art Rocks Studio. They came up with the name themselves. And there are probably up to 20 people at any given time. It's kind of a rotating thing where if people are interested on any given day or any given week in working with perhaps our Green Machine project, which is kind of a food growing, where they have a little garden and then they're trying to do some things like that. Right. If they feel like doing art, they just come over and do the art. So there are probably about 100 people that will rotate in and out of all of these programs each week or each month.
Good. So pretty good turnout.
Oh yes, tremendous.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Bosser, for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.